G'day breakfast lovers, I'm Dale, and if you're completely tired of waking up to flat rubbery pancakes that feel more like drink coasters than a proper breakfast, you have definitely come to the right place. Today we are tackling my fluffy sour cream pancakes. Now this isn't just about throwing some flour and milk into a bowl, we are looking at the actual chemistry, a specific acid-base reaction. This is going to give us the loftiest, most tender stack you've ever seen. Let's get into it. First things first, we need to build our dry base. Grab a large bowl and either sieve or whisk together 180 grams of plain flour, 40 grams of caster sugar, and our two lifting agents, 5 grams of baking powder and 2.5 grams of baking soda, plus a pinch of salt. The why here is crucial for our Apprentice 101 lesson. Baking soda is highly alkaline, which means it desperately needs an acid to react. This is exactly where our sour cream is going to come into play later. When those two meet, they produce carbon dioxide. Those are the tiny, powerful bubbles that are going to make these pancakes incredibly fluffy. Now for the wet mix. In a separate medium bowl, we're going to add 250 grams of full fat sour cream, 180 ml of milk, and 2 large beaten eggs. You want to whisk this until it's beautifully smooth. Here's a massive pro tip. Make absolutely sure your wet ingredients are sitting at room temperature. The why is simple. If your milk and eggs aren't fridge cold, you can actually whisk your cooled 30 grams of melted butter straight into this wet mix right now. The fat won't seize up into little solid chunks, and it saves us from overworking the batter later on. Alright, time to bring it all together. Pour that smooth wet mixture directly into your dry ingredients. Now you can gently fold this with a silicone spatula to keep gluten development to an absolute medium, but honestly, I find giving it a quick light whisk combines everything perfectly without making the pancakes tough and rubbery. The biggest troubleshooting tip I can give you right now: stop mixing while there's still lumps. If you whisk this until it looks perfectly smooth crepe butter, you'll develop too much gluten and ruin the tender crumb. Let's get these cooking. We want to drop these into a medium heat, aiming for a surface temperature about 185 degrees Celsius if you're using a laser thermometer or a flat top griddle. When that thick batter hits the pan, you're listening for a very gentle, soft hiss, nothing aggressive. Now, be patient. Keep an eye on the surface. You'll start to see bubbles forming and popping. Once those bubbles pop and stay open and the very outside edges of the pancakes lose their shine and they start to look matte, that is your cue to flip. When you turn it over, take a look at that beautiful golden ring forming. That right there is the Maillard reaction in full swing, and this is exactly where we get all our toasted complex flavors. Stack them high and serve them hot. We are keeping it fresh today by serving these plain with some sliced strawberries, but because they have that subtle tang from the sour cream, you can really take them in any direction. These are thick, structurally sound, and absolutely cloud-like. Did you make a batch? Let me know what toppings you went with down in the comments. Love life, eat well, and enjoy the journey.